Okay, nobody say anything.
Yeah, fight me.
This is the 13th podcast.
It is. It's unlucky.
Right.
No, it's lucky.
Yeah.
Hello and welcome to the SMAGcast, you little smag pies.
Hello.
Hi. I'm Kevin Heyman, once again the orchestrator of the madness. I am a
I don't
web
think you really
cartoonist.
orchestrate anything.
Hey, I started this.
I wonder what a
You made a
smag pie tastes like.
suggestion.
A smag pie. I don't want to know.
I can get, well.
Shut up.
Does it come with dipping sauce?
It comes with comeback sauce.
Yeah.
But yes,
Terrible
I'm...
comeback sauce.
Oh, God. I'm Kevin Heyman, creator of Aaron Apprentice, Coda's World, and that other one that's not updating.
Large poops.
Shut up. Across from me, as usual.
Oh, I thought you were going to introduce me.
No, I always let you introduce yourself.
Okay, well,
You know that.
we're going out of order.
Yeah, you usually go to Warren first.
Yeah.
Okay, well, next to me...
Is Warren, who's going to introduce Paul, who is directly across from Kevin.
Yes.
Thank you for that.
Oh, my pad went off.
You should go change that.
I really should.
It has wings.
Oh, yeah. I don't know why. Super absorbent.
They let you fly.
Yes. I have Red Bull in my underwear.
Now I want to make an angel with wings.
Shut God.
And since no one wants to introduce me, I'm Mike, sitting over here in my shame and glory.
Shame and glory. Mike Rutherford story. And we have a special guest with us this week.
I'm Paul.
Besides the other Paul.
We got Emily.
Hi, I'm Emily Justice, and I'm a smag pie. They let me in the room.
Justice. Yes.
Probably the
Yeah.
best last
You-
name I've heard.
You
in a
sound
long
like
time.
do
you fight
TV
crime?
show.
No,
You should.
Emily
most of my
Justice.
family were like doctors and pharmacists.
Oh,
Oh.
Her mom's name is Ginger Justice, and I always think like some redhead with a big sword killing people.
Okay, because I was thinking.
You've
this
got a
whole-
soul!
See, I was thinking this whole weird, like, Western saloon thing. That's Loons Run by Ginger Justice.
Yeah.
of course, went
Yeah, Kevin's a cowboy. Because he's got keys that sound like spurs.
I got keys that jingle, jingle, jingle. Yeah. Okay.
So, what are we talking about
Well-
this week?
First off, how have you been, Paul?
I'm okay. Yeah.
Wow, thanks for the vivid detail, Paul.
You're
How
welcome.
are you, Mike?
I'm doing better than last time, I guess. I have a place to move finally, so it's a weight off my shoulders.
Forget we're recording there, huh? Mike's story is actually interesting. Warren's just tired.
I'm actually starting to think maybe I will make it to Dragon Con again this year.
Oh, my
good.
God!
I
Excellent.
have a place. I didn't want to, even think that I could go until I found some place to move.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know, how much was it going to cost a month and
Right.
all that. But I think, I'll be able to swing it.
Sweet.
That's exciting.
Yes.
And I'll be able to swing it on the off chance that there's not a hurricane.
What are the odds of 2 years in a row a hurricane coming?
It's Mississippi, and the wizard known as El Nino will summon a hurricane.
El Nino.
El Nino! We should tell that story later.
So that means
Okay.
Kevin is the only one in this room that's not going to Dragon Con.
For what? Oh, yeah.
Money and the old man.
And Kevin doesn't like
That's
crowds.
Yeah, that is completely
Yeah, but-
true.
I'm pretty sure. Oops. I thought you broke it for a second.
My
I
work
was like,
iPad.
but you're going to have to go 1 year.
Yeah, 1 year, eventually. Someday.
Someday, Kevin will be a woman and go to Dragon Con.
Kevin.
I should kill you where you sit.
Well,
You can't reach that far.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm across the table. I can't reach you.
Okay. Warren, how have you been?
I am I'm much like an asteroid who has broken up in the atmosphere.
You're on fire?
Yeah.
Wow.
How
Fucking
are
deep.
you on fire?
You you're breaking windows in Russia?
No, I'm
Stupid windows!
let's gossip about.
Fucking Windows 98!
I don't know if y'all are familiar with the E&B mod for Skyrim. It's like people have made like 100 versions of it that make your Skyrim look this way or that way or this
Yeah.
way or that way. The guy who made it happens to be Russian,
Okay.
but apparently he posted some tirade about how gay people are different and shouldn't be. Nothing they say should matter at all.
Oh God.
And now I'm kind of like, vanilla Skyrim looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only thing I've got on Skyrim right now is the prettier towns, you know?
They're not pretty enough for you?
Well, they have color now instead of just everything being gray.
Oh, yeah. Well, I kind of chalked it up to it being cold and...
Yeah, well, paint doesn't turn gray because of the temperature.
It might.
Uh-huh.
You don't know. There might be a Sherwin-Williams in Skyrim.
Or
They
might
got
not.
special stuff.
Might not be.
All they have is their limited palette of grays and browns.
There's 50 Shades of Grey there.
Could be ash from all the fires they're having to burn.
Yeah, that's
Stay
true.
warm.
Fire,
Yeah.
not dragons.
Dragons.
Right.
Yeah!
Oh, yeah! That is my favorite mod.
Yeah. Which is the,
Macho Man Randy Savage dragon mod where it's just an elongated Macho Man. I love at the beginning where you hear, "Are you ready?" Before he comes swooping in and lands and just the mouth opens. Yeah! And flame shoots out.
I don't know. I thought now you done fucked up crabs was good.
Oh yeah.
I don't think I saw that
Okay,
one.
they took a clip from the whitest kids you know.
Yeah.
The Abraham Lincoln
Uh-huh.
sketch. So the crabs just keep going. Now you fucked up.
Oh, now you done fucked up.
Now you have fucked up. Yeah.
have fucked up.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Somebody also gave them like little top hats and monocles and canes.
Oh, that's even better.
So they walk around just dapper crabs.
Yeah. Dapper crabs.
Attorney at law.
Yeah.
That is going in mailbox when I get back to it. There's going to be dapper crabs at the high school.
I think there should be.
Yeah.
Dapper crabs.
Dapper crabs. So let me tell you what you need to do with your life.
Here's how to tie an ascot.
So the Russian guy kind of went crazy there.
He doesn't like gay people.
No, apparently not.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because they're different.
Yeah, basically.
I guess because they have parades.
Yeah, gays aren't so
So do
welcome
the
in Russia.
Irish.
Well, yeah. And the Russians do too, but theirs are filled with missiles.
No, their parades are made up of tractors and whatever they could hobble together. You've seen the freaking video from over there.
Lots of vodka.
Yeah.
People driving tractors with like two wheels and one on the front, one on the opposite side on the back, and they managed to keep it rolling.
Yeah. Or the 18-wheelers with most of the cab missing.
Yes, exactly. That's their parades.
Yeah.
And we just lost every Russian listener we might have had.
Yeah.
But they know
No,
it's
they're all
true.
like, thank God they're talking about us.
Oh,
Yay! It doesn't have anything to do with Putin.
Yeah.
That didn't say that at all, did it? Vladimir Putin.
Putin.
Vladimir Pudding.
Pudding. It's pudding time, children.
Okay, Emily, how are you?
Yeah.
I'm great. Just had the best birthday ever.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
Oh, was that last night?
just turned
Yeah.
29.
Right.
Thanks to Paul and Kevin here.
Oh. I was like, you didn't turn 29 because of me.
We performed a secret rite.
Yeah,
in the
29 years
woods.
ago.
Yes.
She was 13 yesterday.
Yeah, I know. Emily, you'll be a woman soon.
Tomorrow,
Yeah.
as we get done.
We're gonna need some potash and a troll skull and
Goat's blood.
goat's blood and some mountain heather.
Don't forget the Lysol.
Yeah. Well, it's a Skyrim mod. She's
Oh.
actually a Skyrim mod.
Oh, okay. Wow.
You don't have enough makeup on to be a Skyrim mod.
That's true.
Yeah. Kevin, however, does.
I am in full drag regalia right now. No,
Welcome to the Dragcast.
Actually, Kevin's always in drag.
I am always in drag. I am a drag.
Yeah.
So,
Resistance.
I've been okay. I talked last week about what's been up with the Coda's World thing.
Yeah.
So are you gonna put links to both of them
No.
at the first mag pies to find?
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
Yeah, we always have links at the bottom of the show.
You should be in charge
Sometimes
of
they're
links.
correct.
I should be in charge of what?
Links.
Links?
Yeah, you used to have Master Jibo's breakfast links on Coda's World.
That's true.
You should get on there between shows and do posts of interesting. You know what? No, you shouldn't.
You don't call it.
What the hell am I talking about? That's the last thing we
You've
need.
seen his Smag
I've
videos.
seen his Smag videos. Jesus H. Christ in a chicken basket.
Yeah.
Ugh,
With comeback sauce.
with comeback sauce.
When you said he should be in charge of links, I was like, the guy from Zelda.
Yeah, exactly.
Sausages.
You know, comeback sauce is appropriate for Jesus Christ.
It is, isn't it?
Well, yeah, I mean, you dip your little crouton of Christ in there.
And he resurrects.
Yeah.
You know, the best communion thing I've
Seventh day.
ever had was when Kit's roommate's father was
Second
her
brother, roommate's
former
cousin.
roommate.
Absolutely nothing.
Yeah, well, he was being
Let's just skip any logic to this reference.
Yeah.
he became a he was like a minister or what have you for some new church.
Okay.
And they had communion. And instead of doing, like the Catholics do with a little wafer thin piece of Jesus with the wine.
For that piece of Jesus.
That's what it is. It's the
It
body
is.
of Christ.
Hey,
It's
carve
a-
me
it's
off a little Jesus
It's
there.
Christ checks.
Yeah.
How much do you want? Wafer thin.
Wafer thin
Wafer
slice
thin.
of salvation.
You go up to the deli counter. How thin do you want it? I want a 2.
Yeah.
I want it to. I want to be able to see through it.
I want to see through the
Sacrilegious.
body of Christ.
Yes, but no. Instead of using that and the nasty wine, they had some decent grape juice and Hawaiian bread.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't like the Hawaiian bread.
What?
I do.
I've been to the Hawaiian bread ones.
You know the sweet
Yeah.
Hawaiian bread.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had that, and I was like,
Isn't that the bread they
But
stick?
that's leavened. Like,
Yeah.
you're supposed to have unleavened
well, they
bread.
were Baptists, I think, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. They were drunk.
But it killed me because I had it. I was like, I lean over to Kit and I'm like,
Can I have some more?
Jesus tastes really good. And she's like, you have got to tell Mr. Kelly that. And we get back to their house and there's the Hawaiian bread sitting on the counter. I'm like, Mr. Kelly, can I have some more Jesus? He's like, you can have as much of that stuff as you want, Kev.
Nice. Yeah, I went to a Episcopalian wedding for a coworker, and 2 of my other coworkers were with me, and they were both Catholic, and the priest or whatever officiating the ceremony was a woman. They were like, well, you can't do that because Cathol says that women can't teach.
Cathol.
Yeah, they're Catholics. They follow the teachings of Cathol. So
Thank you, Eddie Izzard.
yeah, so they're
Yes.
going around with the communion stuff. They're like, well, we can't take communion from a woman because, we're Catholic. And I was like, I didn't know that was a thing. But they get up to our row, and you're supposed to, like, if you don't want to take communion, you're supposed to put both your hands on your shoulders in a cross form.
So you're obfuscating?
You're obfuscating if you ever
Okay.
played Vampire the Masquerade. And they were like, would you like to take communion? And I've got a food allergy. And I didn't know, so they're like, well, do you want to take communion? And I said, no, thank you. I don't know if the Lord is soy free.
Oh, God.
I was technically Catholic growing up. Air quotes.
Mike was Catholic on a technicality.
Yeah.
Well, my parents were Catholic, and we, the few times we went, like all good Catholics, we went to church like
They went to
every other.
Catholic.
We went to church every other year.
Yeah.
So
Did you ever go through confirmation?
No, I was gonna say I never
Oh,
took
you're not
communion
Catholic.
because I didn't go through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I was baptized.
What?
Yeah.
That means Jesus owns you, but
Yeah, that would be good enough for most other denominations.
I mean, come on, you know the song.
No.
What?
What song?
Every sperm is sacred.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know,
okay.
I'm Catholic as soon as I was born.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I just like that you were Catholic on a technicality. I'm just imagining the priest going, yeah, 5-yard penalty, repeat first down,
Yeah.
But
And you're Catholic.
and you're Catholic.
You're Catholic.
Repeat first religion.
I was telling somebody I don't know any Catholics. I just know a lot of.
You know Mike.
I know a lot of atheists that used to be
Oh,
Catholic.
yeah. Yeah.
I used to be Presbyterian.
I read someone.
I went
Crazy
to a
Presbyterians or the laid back Presbyterians?
PCA, so the ones who are like, if you're gay, it's not cool.
That's most
But more
churches.
closer to RTS. And that's
Real time strategy.
Yeah.
We don't know what.
Reformed Theological Seminary in
Oh.
South Jackson.
I want to be buried in a pet
West
seminary.
Yeah.
Pet Seminary?
Yeah.
I think that could happen.
Okay.
Yeah, I got in an argument once. Not really argument. It was just a thing on Facebook about, how if abortion's legal, then Jesus cries or something like that, or the Virgin Mary cries, whatever. Anyway, so, I was like, we should take religion out of politics, blah, blah, because everybody's got a problem with that. They said, well, if you take religion out of politics, then, it's going to be anarchy.
Well, what the
We
hell
don't
is
have
it now?
Oh, it's in there now.
Well, no, I mean, like, it's going to be anarchy. Well, what the hell is it now? It's certainly not,
It's organized anarchy.
Oh, sure. Anyway, continue.
So anyway, they're like, you got to have some basis for moral compass. Because, without Christianity, you have no moral compass and you'll just kill people. And I'll think, what's really scary is the fact that the only thing keeping you from raping and killing me is a 2,000-year-old collection of stories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've heard similar things.
Yeah. I don't do those things because they're wrong.
Yeah.
But how do you know they're wrong?
The sanctity of human life and common sense.
Yeah.
You hear a lot of
The fact that everyone will stone you to death if you do those things.
you hear that a lot too in anti-gun people.
Yeah.
They say, anybody could just come up and shoot you. It's like, thinking that once someone gets their hands on a gun, they're just going to kill everybody. It's like, I'm glad you don't have one.
Yeah.
If you think that's all that's keeping you from shooting people is not having a gun.
You don't need a gun.
Yeah.
No, I read a comment this week that someone said, if you don't want your kid to grow up to be Catholic, raise them Catholic.
Yeah.
I can see that.
So, here's some news. Next Thursday is Free Slurpee Day at 7-Eleven, which we don't have here.
Yeah.
Hooray!
Yay.
Oh.
We don't even have Circle K.
I want a Slurpee.
Strange things are afoot at the circle.
It's okay, son. We'll stop on the way home from the baseball game and I'll get you one. No.
Ever since it's gotten warm, though, I've wanted a snow cone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad you said it like that because you said you wanted a snowball the first time. I was
Yeah.
like,
No, there's no
Nope,
kids here.
not happening.
Yeah.
You ain't getting the snowball. Not
give
from
you
me.
I'll get you a snowball.
Hey! You realize what you'll have to do to give me the snowball, though.
I'm not giving you a snowball, man. I ain't farting on no snare drum.
I think I'll change my mind at the last second. Like, no, thank you.
No, you'll get your snowball.
Everybody hold them down.
Running away.
Dangle spit.
I make snowballs to completion.
Oh, let's see here.
Oh,
So,
we just ate.
lucky number 13 this week, guys.
so speaking of things on fire, planes, trains in Egypt.
Oh, is that
Wow,
the
that's
sequel?
witty.
Yeah, but no, there was a train in Canada crashing on fire. A plane in San Francisco crashed on landing.
Partial
was on
fire. Everybody got out fine. There
Yeah.
were no injuries.
And Egypt is going through their second revolution in as many years.
Which will probably lead to a third one in about a week.
Probably.
Yes.
But yeah, the whole thing in Canada, I haven't heard too much about it except the train derailed right into a town.
There's
Let's
towns
see.
in Canada.
They have laws.
I know
too.
Canadians, okay? So
Whoa.
I don't want. Well, admittedly, I don't know anyone in Quebec. What the hell?
Yeah,
is
that's
the
it.
pictures are
That is
stunning.
a
Yeah.
wow.
It's a nice
That-
fireball.
That's
he's
one
showing
heck
us
of a
right now.
fireball.
Google the picture, Smagpie.
A train carrying crude oil came off the rails at about 1 a.m. on Saturday, 6 July, sending a giant fireball into the sky amid scenes of, quote, total mayhem, claimed onlookers. More than 70 carriages filled with fuel careened off the tracks, setting fire to nearby homes.
Do they know why it went off the tracks?
I don't know, but it just sounds like a Michael
Because
Bay
the
movie.
other week there was a track down near Vicksburg that someone had switched, so it would have gone off into like this dead end. But luckily the engineer noticed it and stopped the train engine before it did
Holy
it. And they don't
crap.
know. So the FBI was called and everything, and they don't know
So
if it was
there
done
could
on
be like
purpose or not.
a serial nut job derailing trains.
Yeah, or just some kids that are like, "Hey, this is fun," and it
Just
turned
messing
aside.
with it, yeah.
Yeah.
So I was wondering if maybe that happened to that train, like.
Something. Let me see. I'm going to go into an actual news article here.
Well, sure as you can't steer a train, you can't change your fate.
And when she told me off that day, I knew.
They probably won't know for a while, considering the area appears to still be on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's understandable.
Well, that's why like
cars.
A lot of
60 people are
fuel.
listed as missing because they can't get in there to find their bodies.
Yeah.
There might not be much left once they do.
Did you see the video of the explosion in wherever it was, California, for 4th of July? They had a professional fireworks thing going on.
This ties well in what we were talking about earlier.
This is a picture of Jesus in front of burning Canada.
Yeah.
A statue of Jesus, not the real one. You didn't show up and go, dude, check this out.
Yeah.
It's the
Take a
end
picture.
times.
Instagram this.
Now, what about an explosion in California?
Oh, yeah. So there was a this big fireworks show for 4th of July. And some of the stuff that hadn't gone off into the air yet went off on the ground instead.
Lovely.
Caused a big explosion. Shot fireworks out to the crowd and stuff. There's like 28 people injured.
Holy crap.
The video was pretty funny because
I
it's
did-
like, wow, they have rednecks over there too.
See, I didn't see that,
Rednecks
but
everywhere.
I saw something funny through the back window in my bedroom in my neighbor's backyard.
Oh God.
She was out there shooting fireworks, and I wasn't really paying attention. I saw a few bottle rockets go off, but when a big hunk of her yard suddenly, I hear, and I look, and her yard is just in flames, and she's screaming and trying to put it out with a garden hose. And I'm like, I'm not gonna do anything but watch.
Nice.
And get
So-
ready to call the
Yeah,
911.
I got my phone here in case it spreads. But damn, this is funny.
Just take the popcorn, just start eating it.
Hey, can I pop this Jiffy Pop on your burning yard?
I've got some hot dogs and marshmallows. But apparently the Canada train, it derailed in the middle.
Ooh,
So
so
nobody
like it
knows.
like buckled or something.
Something. They don't know. But
Got a
the
flat
front of the train was still on the tracks and the back of the train is still just kind of in the middle. I don't know if maybe the track gave way under it or something.
Or maybe it got hit by something.
I don't know.
What, the
A
Hulk?
car could run into it.
Well, not a
don't
car,
think
but
a
like an
car can
18-wheeler could hit it in the coupler section, just enough to.
Maybe. I
You know,
don't
there's
Bump it.
no way I'm going to argue with you about trains.
Yeah. Thank you.
Because
yeah.
you are the spurred lord of trains in this group. I know nothing about them.
Yeah.
Except that trains are blameless, holy creatures.
Well, it takes about a mile to stop a train.
Yes, it does.
It's hard to stop a train.
And I learned that from Mystery Science Theater.
It's tricky to rock a rhyme. Why don't they look?
Why don't they look, Paul? Why don't they look?
I watched that short today. By the way, that's the. What's the name of that short?
Oh, Signs for Life or something
Signs
from
of
Mystery
Life.
Science Theater, where this rebel vigilante safety-minded officer shows up on the farm to tell the young boys how to be safe around trains, and of course they immediately die in a horrible train accident.
Yeah, it was hilarious.
It was.
The lesson:
Big.
no one's safe.
No one
Ever.
is safe.
Yeah. Well, I finally found a Kickstarter to support.
Okay.
Yay! Because everybody I know has pumped money into some kind of a Kickstarter at some point,
I did.
except for me.
Me too.
Because I was always like, y'all were like, hey, I found this thing, I put money into it in Kickstarter. Wow! I don't give a shit about that thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Have fun with your stuff. Well, Call of Cthulhu 7th edition is being kickstarted, and they reached their 1,000% funded level.
Nice. So they're actually going to do
Is
it.
that where they give all the donators pan jobs?
Well, let's see. What I get
They
as
all get
a...
snowballs.
I am a terrible chocho. I know how that sounds.
Choke show.
The chocho. The different donator levels are...
It's a choke
Chaos. It's a type of monster in the Cthulhu mythos. But there's like Chaosium Minion, Archaic Acolyte, Acolyte, my bad.
Sounds racist.
Ghastly Ghoul, Terrible Chocho. No, they're like bird creatures or something. Sibilant Serpent Person, Dank Deep One, Baleful Bayaki, Nihilistic Night Gaunt. You get the idea.
Yeah.
These are Linux distros, right?
Yes. Yes, they are. No.
Radical Red Hat.
This is kind of neat. What I'm...
Ugly Ubuntu.
Damn straight. God. No offense to Adam Black if you're listening to this, but man, I can't deal with Ubuntu. Wait, you don't use Ubuntu. Screw Ubuntu. Anyway, what I'm getting...
Emily, don't open your laptop. Because it's running Ubuntu.
I'm sorry.
I was too lazy and cheap to put Windows on it.
It's fine, but like, I play too many Steam games, and...
There's a few good ones that you can
Yeah,
run
there
on
were
Ubuntu.
2! I could play Half-Life or Team Fortress 2.
Little Inferno plays, and so
Yeah,
will
I don't have that.
Don't Starve.
Don't starve.
Yeah, I don't have either of those.
Don't
Sorry.
Starve is awesome.
Yes.
Minecraft have a Linux version?
Yes.
You can
Minecraft
play
is Linux.
Minecraft.
Yeah, it's Java, so it'll run on.
Yeah, Java runs on 3 billion devices.
So it keeps telling me
Install
every
the S
couple of
toolbar.
weeks.
Yeah, but you shouldn't use it for mission critical things such as nuclear weapons.
Mhm,
It
yeah.
used to be in the.
Yeah, it did.
license.
Really?
It was it gave you a warning while you were installing,
Oh.
saying, "Hey, don't launch nukes with us." So,
Would you like to play chess?
would you like to play a game? But what I'm getting is a donator, and you guys here in the Smag group should be interested. I'm getting my name in the book.
Are you going to like write it on there
You're gonna be
yourself?
some guy that dies.
No, they just have a thank you list, kind of like at the end of Clerks 2.
Okay.
I'm getting the Investigator Handbook,
2-point type.
Yeah.
the Keeper's Handbook. This is all PDF. An actual map of Arkham, Massachusetts.
Okay.
Scenario floor plans PDF. Keeper's Rulebook color plates. A Keeper's screen I can print out. God, it's like I thought I was getting 2 books, and I'm getting substantially more. So that's good. There's like a monster size comparison chart now, so I can. How big is it?
It's that big.
It's slightly bigger than a bread box. I don't know.
This way, Paul won't have to bring his bread box to the game, so that we'll know.
Yeah, exactly. He'll just bring his garden home and his hatchet.
All I have is an internet spaceship from my Kickstarter.
Oh, yeah. Tell them about that one.
I got nothing.
I don't even have that yet. Although August they will have the interactive hangar where you can go look at your internet spaceship.
Oh, wow. So it's like owning a Jaguar.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
You're gonna be Cameron's dad from Ferris Bueller.
Yeah.
You wipe it down with a diaper.
Actually, what I'm really looking forward to is like crewing other people's ships because they have like several ships that are more than one person. So I could be like a turret gunner in someone else's ship.
Oh,
Great kid, don't get cocky.
exactly. I gave money to the Kickstarter for Young Ventures.
Is that the video game they were doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like Minecraft, but not really.
So yeah.
It's an alpha.
And we'll never
0.3.
Is it going forward? Are they still working on it?
I haven't received an update in a while.
So how much did you kick in?
Like $15. No, it's $25.
So y'all have been had.
It seems that way so far, because you can like run around and you can throw a bomb and watch it roll away, and it never explodes.
Yeah, you showed me where you dug under a mountain and it was just a big cave of dark that you couldn't get out.
Yeah, I couldn't get out of the big dark cave. There's no torches, but there were no enemies either.
So
And in the first iteration, the camera was stuck inside of my head, so I could see like a nose and then some ears off to the side. And that's how I walked around with these disembodied face things. It's like, this is terrible. Maybe they'll update.
You should email them and ask them what happened to your $15 worth of value.
$25.
Yeah, $25.
$25.
I think it was 25. I don't know. It was whatever it was to get into the alpha.
That's all you get. They didn't say you get a full game. You just
Well,
get into the
eventually,
alpha.
once they do something with it, like make bombs explode.
I'm sorry, man. That's just funny. To
Although there is a new game coming out that's in alpha right now called Cube World.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of
I
Let's
have seen that.
Players.
It looks. Is that the one that looks kind of like a old 8-bit RPG? It's made of little cubes.
Yeah, but they're made of voxels.
That's a car, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
It's a
a
voxel.
But
it's 1,000 points of light,
1,000 points of life.
basically. But it looks kind of like Minecraft except cuter. But there's no
Building.
building,
Yeah.
there's no digging, nothing like
It's
that.
just an adventure game.
It's an adventure game,
Yeah, I've heard a little bit about that.
and it looks fantastic because it's RPG elements. You can
Yeah, it looks
Level.
like a 3D pixelated Final Fantasy 1 kind of a thing.
kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
Which I'm like, yes, okay, sure. But
They-
I mean, they're building it right now, so there's no Kickstarter. So I'm like, well, I can't throw money at you to play this. But at the end of the month, the Shadowrun RPG PC game's coming out.
Mm.
And that's going to be fantastic because it's in the same genre as like all those great old games we played back in the 90s, like Baldur's Gate and Fallout 1 and
played
2.
those.
Well, everybody but you, Kevin.
I have a computer.
Well, that's fine.
Help, computer.
So that's a 3/4 top-down RPG setting where you get to run around until you get to combat, then it goes turn-based. And it should be a lot of fun, and I told Emily that she's just not going to see me for a couple of weeks.
I have reading to catch up on. It's fine.
That's
Yeah.
why I'm glad me and Kit both have Animal Crossing.
Yeah, when she was a guest on SMAGcast, I forgot the name of the show.
Well, she was a guest
What
on
am I
that
doing
show
now?
we're on.
What am I doing? Yeah, I was like,
Where am I?
halfway through, Kit pipes up and says something. I was like, oh yeah, Kit was there.
Yeah, no, she was sitting there with the
Yeah, she had just got
3DS
Ah,
and was just like playing the whole time.
yeah.
Played her battery down.
So here's some Xbox One news.
Oh, here we go with the
Okay.
X-Bone again.
So
180.
let's see here. What's this? The guy in charge of Xbox has
What?
left
Yes,
to
he
go
has.
to Zynga, or however you say
Zynga.
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 Bazinga.
If that isn't a vote of confidence, I don't know what is.
Yeah.
Well, they handled the PR stuff really poorly.
Well, yeah, they
Well, if you
handled
don't like it, why don't you not
everything
buy
really
it?
poorly.
Yeah. Okay.
Sounds good.
But
Deal.
Microsoft has announced a new feature though for the Kinect.
It'll
The
kick in
Xbox
the
One.
nuts.
Close.
You can turn it
It's
off.
for targeted advertising.
Oh, is that the thing where if it sees Mountain Dew or Doritos, it does something? Because, like, seriously, there's...
What? Like gets fat, and plays WoW?
No, I don't know, but there is, like, a thing where if it sees you have Mountain Dew or Doritos, it'll do something in some games.
What does it do if it sees that you're naked?
Probably scream and stab its eyes out.
Sends it to the NSA.
Well, it's going there anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But tell us about this targeted advertising
but
shtick.
Microsoft wants to use Kinect to monitor what's going on in the living room to serve you group appropriate content.
Oh God.
And
I know what goes on in the living room.
rather than resorting to the plain old method of bombarding you with non-interactive advertising.
Hey!
I don't know exactly what
I
that
see
means.
you're
other than-
smoking weed.
Would you like to
some
order a
Cheetos.
pizza?
You know,
Yeah, see, you don't live here and you're really drunk. Would you like to talk to an attorney?
I think all advertising though is interactive, in that I can mute the TV, turn the page, or leave the website.
So you got to design it to draw people in, or you fail anyway.
Yeah.
Well, this just sounds like more crap Microsoft's doing that people are just gonna not want to put up with.
Yeah, why don't
It's
they
starting to
announce
sound
a,
like Facebook.
why don't they announce a feature that sounds fun?
Yeah.
Like-
Yeah.
Because the Xbox One is not just a gaming console; it's a whole entertainment
Sports
experience.
TV, Call of Duty.
They did
Sport
pick up
for
the
it.
guild for a little while and help them out.
Well, yeah, Fox had Firefly for a little while, and you see how that turned out.
The
Yeah.
guild's still going. They're not with Xbox anymore. But
I've never.
I don't blame
watched
them.
Anybody else have a topic?
it.
I said something about Shadowrun.
I said that I wanted to tie waffles to myself and run naked through Canada.
You did, didn't you? Don't you wish you hadn't?
No,
Okay.
I still want to do that.
Yeah.
Well,
Bucket list.
I'm having to like clamp down on my diet. My blood sugar's been really high lately.
Yeah.
I had a dry waffle this morning for breakfast.
Oh God, I thought you were gonna say something else. I was like, that sounds really painful.
What?
dry heat.
No, like
A
you
dry
said,
waffle
you
past.
said I had a dry waffle, and in my mind I was like,
What is that metaphor for?
Is that like a type of poop?
Oh, excuse me, guys. I got a dry waffle.
Okay, that's a new one. We're sticking with that.
Yeah.
Oh,
I just
man,
dropped
I got,
a dry waffle.
I got a dry waffle trying to get out bad.
Okay.
But no, I seriously had like a waffle with no anything on it for breakfast, and
Yeah.
then like a sandwich with just a little bit of no-fat turkey on it for lunch, and I was starving before supper.
You should just get rid of all the bread anyway.
Well, I would, but I live on sandwiches.
Oh, okay.
Well, you could live on brown rice.
Yeah.
The despair in that sigh.
Yeah.
You could live on flavorless stuff.
Brown rice is not that bad. If you put some
Yeah.
hot sauce and some...
I can't put hot sauce in it
They
because
have
of my stomach.
They have mild hot sauce. It's not
Yeah,
actually...
like
I
green
can't-
Tabasco.
It with my
Yeah.
okay. I've been having stomach problems lately, and I mean like
They kept you from being patriotic.
yeah, pretty much.
That's true.
They made you un-American.
Yeah.
But I mean like seriously, I've had like
That's why you got dry waffles.
stomach cramp. Curse you!
Put a little hot sauce on there, we'll have that dry waffle poop.
But no, seriously, I've been having there were like stomach cramps, nausea, stuff like that.
Yeah.
and-
All the other things from the commercial.
Yeah, well, except for the diarrhea thing.
Yeah.
So, but I've been a little concerned about an ulcer
Mm-hmm.
because I've had one before.
Yeah.
And the big thing has been I'll eat something and notice how it affects my stomach.
Mm-hmm.
Anything spicy, like really spicy, and caffeine
Yeah.
have been giving me stomach cramps and just having me almost doubled over. So I gotta watch what I eat from that, and then there's the whole diabetes thing, which means I gotta get back to baking fish and unflavored chicken.
Why unflavored
Now,
chicken?
why
Because I
unflavored?
can't add spices to it,
What about turmeric or something like that? That's not hot.
maybe. Wait, what is turmeric?
It's a yellow colored spice, and it cuts down naturally on inflammation and so
Oh.
forth in the body. It's used a lot
Depends
in
on
curries.
depends on okay. Depends on the
it's not
sodium
hot.
content.
It's just turmeric. There's no salt.
Okay.
Yeah, there's plenty of herbs and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
there's lots
cilantro.
There's lots of spices that
Yeah.
aren't actually hot.
I gotta be able to cook in a toaster oven too.
That's
Yeah.
really, you can put
Have a
anything on there.
pan.
Yeah.
Sprinkle it on.
It's just, there's so many. I'm gonna have to like stop eating out at fast food now,
Oh, yeah.
and
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
there's just like so much I gotta cut out of my diet now,
Yeah.
like flavor.
You get used to it.
No, I don't. I tried it before, and you see where it got me.
Also, you have to remember, Kevin's not much of a cook.
I mean, I can, but I'm also like depressed and lazy
Oh, yeah. Well, that'll do it, too.
most of
Yeah.
the time. So it's like
Like,
I could cook, or I can make a sandwich and wallow in my own misery.
You can have a misery sandwich.
You can have hummus. You can have...
Yeah, I can have hummus. That's a good idea. I need to get like some little pita bread things, not the chips. I hate those things.
I'm poor, so and I've recently started eating more vegetarian food,
Yeah.
and I've started making like rice and beans with a can of original what do you call it? Those tomatoes, but not tomato.
Rotel?
Yeah, rotel.
Yeah, I can't have rotel either. I've been looking up stuff I can and can't have. I can have beans. I can have like brown rice.
You can't have rotel because of spice.
Well, spice for my stomach, and I've really got to watch sodium content now. So.
Yeah.
Because, like, I was doing brown rice, but I was using, like, chicken broth to make it in. I can't do that.
No, because that's a lot of sodium.
Yeah. No, that is liquid salt.
Yeah.
That is like soy sauce with chicken flavoring.
Yeah, pretty much.
So that's right out.
Well, here, maybe in about a month or so, all my cucumbers will come in. Because I got a big cucumber plant. I can give you some of those.
Okay.
The Kappas will like them.
What?
Kappas.
Kappas?
Japanese mythological demons that like
Yeah,
cucumbers.
they're these turtle demons with a hollow skull with like a
Not
little bit.
hollow, it's got a dish.
Yeah, it's got like a dish in the top of their skull with water in it, and the way you defeat them is you trick them into bowing so the water falls out, and they lose their power.
They're horrible demons that will kill you, eat you, rape women, but can be defeated by bowing to them.
And they're
incredibly
really
polite.
They're also really stupid, and
Except
they
for
love
the raping.
cucumbers.
Yes.
What else? Yeah, but the whole health thing, I just don't want to die yet. I got stuff to do.
Yeah, you gotta finish Coda's World.
I gotta finish Aaron Apprentice.
Yeah.
Flat out.
Then you can die.
Well, thanks, Paul.
Come on, Kevin. Modern medical science is amazing. You won't die. You'll just have a shitty quality of life.
I will have a shitty quality of life, and I won't live that long because I can't afford modern medical stuff.
That's true.
Yeah, it's very expensive when you could just go out and eat some berries and then be okay because of the capsaicin or something. But it gives you dry waffles.
Nice save. Emily, do you have any subjects?
Yeah, you're new.
It's been fun looking at Paul's and Mike's old websites.
Oh,
Welcome to the Outback.
yeah.
And remembering what the internet used to look like back
Angel
when I was
Fire.
a kid.
Yeah, we were all on Angel Fire.
Yeah.
Everything was
Before-
Angel Fire, and then you had
GeoCities.
GeoCities.
MySpace.
People still used AOL. Yeah, MySpace was actually something. Although I heard that they're making a bit of a comeback.
Well, here's the thing.
LiveJournal was being used as a blog. Oh goodness.
Yeah. Yeah, it was. I had a live journal.
Yes, you did.
Mm-hmm.
I did too.
I never did.
I remember your ex-wife
Mhm.
made that post about me and thought she had me blocked from seeing that post.
I don't remember that.
Oh, it was hilarious. She's like, there's this guy who keeps coming over to our house, and quite frankly, I'm sick of him coming over here. I was like, yeah, you might want to check your settings on that post.
Nice. But you kept coming over.
Yep.
That's
Ain't you
good.
glad?
Yeah, actually. I like Kevin.
Yay! Don't you dare. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and say it right here. Every time Andy's Vlogume preview has
The clown.
Geeky the Clown in it, I don't watch it.
It actually wasn't as scary this time.
I don't care. It's that voice. I will strangle his wrist in that puppet until his hand doesn't work so he can't do the puppet anymore.
You realize you could still do the voice, though.
I'll kill you.
No, the puppet makes the noise.
Yeah, the puppet makes
puppet
it.
makes
What do
it.
you mean? The puppet's not real?
I don't think Andy's gonna do the voice without.
Dry waffles.
That reminded me of a movie where a guy had, or was it a Twilight Zone or something like that? Where a guy had a,
Well, there's
like
been.
his twin brother was his hand, and he used him in a ventriloquist act.
That was a Tales from the Crypt episode?
Something like that.
Okay, yeah, because no, Twilight Zone and movies, it's always just a puppet that's alive.
Yeah, it was really creepy. Like do him up.
He
It's
tried
like
to kill him in a
ventriloquist
blender?
dummy. Yeah, and
Oh
of
my
course
god.
the twin tried to kill the main guy.
Of course.
And the twin was like a horrible, like, sexist asshole.
Yeah.
Because he was a vent figure, of course.
Because he was on somebody's hand.
Of course, think about that leads me to think of the story from the Naked Lunch,
I never saw that.
where a guy teaches his asshole to talk through farting, and eventually the ass becomes sentient.
Because, yeah.
That would be like the worst day ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Going back to my place for some dry waffles.
Eventually the guy's just this, disembodied consciousness while the ass takes over the body.
Okay, shut
That's
up.
that and the typewriters having sex is all I remember of the Naked Lunch, and I was horribly disappointed by the title.
Yeah, that was just
The
like, I was going to
Simpsons.
say, like The Simpsons. They came out and Nelson just, I can think of 2 things wrong with that title.
Yeah.
Oh, God, that made me think. Andy actually is planning on getting a new puppet.
What character's he gonna get this time?
Well, no, there's this great company that makes, like, Jim Henson quality monster puppets with, like, blinking eyes and stuff like that. And he's going to get one of those.
Nice.
And it better not talk like Pee Wee Herman.
Will scare the crap out of Kevin.
It's gonna be a clown that looks like Kevin. And
Is that
Andy's
his
gonna
job?
stick his hand up inside of Kevin to make him talk. He's gonna have to lube it up first.
Shut your frickin' pie hole!
Get past them dry waffles.
Yeah, get past the dry waffles. He's got a waffle sphincter.
Oh, it's like waffle fries.
Yeah, hey, let go my Kevin. Hey, I broke SMAGcast again.
Hey. Oh. Well,
That's something. This time I'm the one rubbing my
Yep.
face in disbelief.
well, has anybody got anything else to say?
I don't give a fuck.
My name is Raj. I don't give a fuck. Okay. Well,
Anybody want to talk about the horrible, fastest police state we're becoming?
not really.
No.
Fastest?
The
Fastest and the Furious.
Facile.
Fascist and the Furious.
The Flaccid?
I'm just getting annoyed that we keep these people that are,
Well,
saying the government's fucking you, and then the government, like there was the guy that leaked to WikiLeaks,
Yeah.
a couple years ago,
Yeah.
and he's been court-martialed,
Yeah.
and now Snowden.
Have you heard about the kid that made some kind of a joke on Facebook
Oh, yeah. Well,
and
yeah.
they sent him straight to jail?
Yeah, he made. Yeah.
There have been some things
He's
with
still in
kids
j-
playing things like Terraria and stuff and trash talking and getting.
And they just sent him straight to jail.
He's been in jail for
No due process.
for like months now.
Huh.
Well, he's not a kid. He's like 18.
Yeah, but
He's
still.
not that young, but
Well, he's younger than us.
yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've always found it odd that you go to jail if you've committed like a bad enough crime or whatever, that you just go to jail until your trial or during your trial or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know. I don't quite understand that.
Well, in
Well-
some cases you can because flight risk and because
Yeah.
the crime's serious enough.
Well, it's
They
like
could-
it's like
There've been a
nobody
few
was
towns.
worried about George Zimmerman until they decided to press charges, and
Right.
then they put him in jail.
Right.
Well,
Yeah.
that's like well, yeah, that's like flight risk and like
That guy
Mike
can't
was
go
like-
anywhere. That guy's all over the fucking.
Yeah.
But
Everybody's
there,
gonna
like there was I heard one thing about there was this woman that was being sentenced. She just ran out of the courtroom and nobody caught her.
nice.
They had to get people to go find her. She just, we pronounce you guilty.
Yeah. Not.
I can just see that just saying and just runs for the door.
Can't catch me. Well, the American justice system is basically like playing tag.
You're it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, can't catch me.
No, you can't do it. I'm on base.
Well, nothing's illegal if you don't get caught.
That's true. Technically.
But
Well, that's a SMAGcast arrested right there.
I don't know. Just I'm getting more and more annoyed that we're still in the Cold War, treason mindset, where leaking this stuff can't really hurt us as a country.
Right.
I mean, who's going to use the the NSA leak stuff. Who's going to use that against us? Ooh, Al Qaeda will use it to evade.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't see how
See,
that can be detrimental.
you're annoyed. I'm terrified.
Well, I'm terrified of what they're doing. I'm annoyed by the fact that here's someone that's trying to do the right thing and say, hey, your government's really fucking you over.
Put that son of a bitch in jail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He has to seek asylum in Russia, and now Venezuela has offered him asylum.
Yeah. Good for him. He gets to travel the world.
Are we talking about the WikiLeaks guy?
Yeah,
Well, this
No,
is
we're talking
Snowden,
about
yeah.
Snowden.
Well, he's kind of affiliated with WikiLeaks now. He's got some people
I
from
bet he is.
WikiLeaks helping him,
Oh, I bet he does.
Yeah.
I
'Cause
bet he does. I bet he does. Say no
Well,
more.
But yeah, how the WikiLeaks guy? What's his name? I can't remember. Assange.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's he's still living in the embassy. He's still there.
Yeah, if he goes outside, he's arrested.
Yeah.
I just found that. I was like, oh yeah, I hadn't thought about him in half a year.
Hey,
He's still
if,
there.
If you're in the embassy, you're on
Yeah.
their soil, right?
Right.
Couldn't he just cut the carpet out and attach it to his shoes?
No, see
No.
that-
And go out. See, it's
That-
the
no, it's
carpet
not the,
from my
it's
native
not
land.
the carpet though. He'd have to have bags of potting soil. Well, not
Go for it, man.
bags of dirt from the ground.
Well,
or
long
have
time
a-
ago, all right, real quick,
Okay.
sort of like that. Long time ago, England was going to put up a statue of George Washington. And he said, I will never set foot on British soil. So they imported dirt from the United States
I
to
remember
build
this.
the statue on.
I remember that.
Yeah.
I was like, wow,
So,
that's
do
really
that.
neat and kind of stupid.
Yeah.
Apparently,
It's magical dirt.
Uh-huh.
there's also I don't know why they have a JFK memorial in England. Apparently they do, and it is.
We like American
It
presidents.
was gifted to America. It is U.S. soil.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
So apparently there's a small section of England, other than the U.S. Embassy, that's
Yeah.
American soil.
So that'd be like being on base.
yeah.
Yes.
China. Yeah.
Yeah. Can't touch me. I got my finger on George Washington.
Stop
Glad the
fingering
French
Washington.
didn't do that with the Statue of Liberty.
Yeah. Ellis Island's actually French territory.
Is it?
No,
No.
well, actually,
Oh,
I'm glad
nope.
they didn't.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
God, that would be. Blech.
Yeah.
But no, I think we really need to stand down on the. And I used to be, big pro-military. I loved, military tech and all that. But God, I'm getting tired of the American military.
Yeah.
The fact that all our spending, all the. I don't even want to get.
We
into
could
it.
feed people and make them not sick with that money.
Yeah.
I mean,
Misplaced priorities.
Yes.
if we cut the military in half, we'd still be the biggest military in the world.
Yeah.
And still be able to do whatever the hell we needed to do
Or
to defend
wanted to do.
ourselves.
Yeah, or wanted to do, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
And then we could
Maybe-
put all that money towards education.
Yeah.
or anything.
Yeah, so you wouldn't have road signs in Florida with Florida misspelled,
Or a public
leading
option.
to the University of Florida.
Yeah.
Have y'all seen that?
Yeah.
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 They misspelled Florida.
Florida,
Yeah.
Florida.
We'll see.
twice on the same sign, heading to the University of Florida.
Florida. That's University of
Florida.
Florida.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you think about it, what they should do is, go up to Congress and go, hey, if we put all this money into education, then we could have a bunch of smart people who could build us lasers and Iron Man suits, and then we could be even better than everybody else on the planet.
Congress hates smart people.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
You're smarter than us.
I don't trust them
Yeah.
clever folks.
Yeah.
Congress is full of people that weren't smart enough to get good jobs.
Right.
Get the better jobs.
They were smart enough to have money and get their way into office.
Yeah.
Actually, a lot of them.
Sorry, I went a little serious there.
That's okay.
XM.
I wish I had Sirius XM. I really like their techno station.
Yeah.
Seriously, that
yeah,
the last
seriously.
time I went to Kits and I rented that car, it had Sirius XM in it, and I just kept it on the techno station.
Yeah.
It was like it was like AMP
Yeah.
all the way home.
Back in the day.
For 4.5 hours.
I miss the comedy stations.
Yeah, comedy stations are good.
I couldn't find anything good on them. Because it was like, every time I turned over, it was some guy doing really bad observational humor.
Right.
Man, why do pants have zippers? Because fuck you, that's why. What's on the other stations? So.
Yeah, I was taking a trip once, and I'd rented a car with Sirius satellite radio.
Mhm.
Maybe they could be a sponsor.
Maybe they'll pick us up. We'll have our own channel like Howard.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
have the SMAGcast channel where nothing happens.
Shut up. Once I cut it down, it'll be great.
Yeah, probably. So I'm like in the car for like 4 hours, and I was like, okay, this station, no, and I settled on like the 1940s station.
I found that. There was also one of like old radio shows.
Yeah.
And that was pretty cool for a while.
Right.
And then I got really tired of General Hospital.
Well, yeah, like you do.
Yeah.
'Cause I like the more specific hospitals.
Yes. Specialist hospital.
Singular hospital.
Yes.
Singularity hospitals.
Everything gets sucked in.
Yeah.
The BBC reported this week they had a story about hikikomori, the Japanese men that won't leave their rooms.
Oh, yeah.
Neats.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
He talked about them. They estimate there could be as many as 1 million.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, when, like, 70% of the men polled in Japan of an eligible age turned out to be virgins with no interest in sex or propagation,
They already have.
the country's in trouble. I read a quote from one guy, and this was from 2chan, of course, a translation from 2chan, where a guy was like, man, I just saw a picture of a vagina. I never want to go near that thing. I was like, they're doomed.
They do have a negative population growth right now.
Yeah, I know. The majority of the people in Japan are elderly right now because they have an aging population and negative growth.
Well, and they don't really like immigrants either, so
Yeah.
they're gonna have
Yeah.
all kinds of issues soon.
Oh, yeah. All right, well, that's about all we've got this week for roundtable discussion with the SMAGcast. I would like to thank Emily for being here this week.
Thank you guys.
It's actually kind of rectangular, the table.
Shut up. So,
Derailed like a Canadian
Derailed.
train.
that's not funny. Poor taste.
Mike's on fire.
Oh, God, you broke
If you
me,
can't,
Mike.
if you can't be politically correct, at least you can be funny.
Let me know when you start. I'm kidding.
Good.
That's like Andy was like, I'm gonna talk in a British accent. I was like, let me know when you get started.
Well,
Yeah, that's his British accent. I'm from England. Really now?
Pick an accent and do the whole episode.
I couldn't
Okay.
I can't carry an accent that long.
No, you can, because
But that's the point.
our Call of Cthulhu games,
I
it
can't
just
even
keeps
carry an accent
shifting.
that long. But we
Well,
have
You'll
to.
need
You
some
try.
liquor first.
And we get like water bottles and squirt each other.
We were talking about that earlier.
What?
It's like whenever somebody starts talking over somebody else, just squirt.
Put it on
Too much
mist.
electronics.
Yeah, there's.
Yeah, I was gonna say
but
Nerf
if
gun.
Nerf gun.
Mist, it's not gonna hurt.
That's it for this week.
That happened.
We'll be back next week with another group solitaire. And
No, we won't. Did you say next week?
Yeah.
He said group solitaire.
Oh, my
Yeah.
bad. Sorry. Hey, let's start it over again.
I'll
All I
cobble
heard was group.
No, it's
Can't
okay.
cut out
We'll
my
cobble it
train.
together. So we'll be back. Okay. Thank you for monkey screams. So we'll be back next week with another group solitaire. So
Maybe it'll be on time this time.
yeah, so long as Mike gets it to me before Tuesday.
Well, you know, I actually have a topic this time.
Okay, good. Well, Warren did a very good job last week, I thought.
I did too.
Yeah.
I mean, I think he did a good job last week.
Yeah, you did not do a good job last week. You read a voter questionnaire from the 60s.
I thought that was interesting, though.
It was interesting, but
Yeah.
not what I was
I'm sitting
used
there
to
going,
from you.
letting you listen to you talk about it. I'm like, Yeah, what the hell are they talking about?
Yeah, that was really tough.
Was it like on a scale of 1 to 10? How racist are you?
No,
Based-
no, it was like, please underline all the numbers in this sentence.
Nah, it wasn't that bad. But
Yeah, but that
No,
was a
it was.
general.
That was actually one of the questions.
Yeah,
I think.
actually.
no, one. There was one that you didn't get that I got. It was like it was either circle or underline the number at the beginning. I think it meant like the number, of the
Like 1, 2,
question.
3. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
But yeah, we'll be
they
back-
were still pretty obtuse.
Yeah.
That
And if you missed any one question,
Anyone.
you just couldn't vote.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm gun shy about trying to end this now.
Goodbye. See you. Just end it there.
See you next week.
Well, we got to do final thoughts.
Oh, you're right.
What's your final thought,
Holy
Paul?
hell. Okay,
No,
Paul.
I'm full fourth person.
Warren, final thought.
Dry waffles.
Mike, final thought.
Exploding trains.
Paul, final thought.
I like reggae.
Emily, final thought.
The internet is old.
And I'd just like to say, I'm going with Dry Waffles. All right, well, see you next week. Till then, stay smaggy. We have to come up with something better than that.
You have
Roll the
Stay
closing
smaggy.
music.
It's
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
not work.
Roll around in the smag.
This has been the SMAGcast. If you have any thoughts or questions, you can reach us at the SMAGcast@gmail.com. Our theme music is Out of School by Jazar from the album Traveler's Guide, available from freemusicarchive.org and used under Creative Commons license.